another pleasant day in this one-day series. Cool breeze still blowing across the ground. It's gone up more than the distance. He's got the height here, but still it manages to go over the boundary ropes. Ashoka De Silva just trying to confirm it with the TV umpire whether it bounced inside or outside the rope.
Well, even though Saurav Ganguly's wicket fell in the last over, Virender Sehwag is not going to inhibit himself by any means, and that is a tight one. The players have indicated that it's for the West Indian fielders near the boundary.
Well, Bish, we have another problem. This is the first one. If it landed on the rope, then it's 6. If it lands inside, then it's a boundary. But that's out of the way now. It has been signalled a boundary, but one of the fielders in the deep there who went for the ball again has been hit. And I think that fielder just came limping back into the ground. So Mike Proctor leaves the commentary box yet again.
And I'll tell you what, Sanjay, it was a big missile as well. While we were looking at our screens to pick up or ascertain as to whether that had actually gone for 6 or 4, I saw Marlon Samuels walking back, and this huge missile landed near his feet. There's also Vasper Drakes in the vicinity, and this is what we were talking about during the last game. Now this will continue happening, I fear, at quite a few grounds unless a statement is made. He's had to come out on the field for the last 3 games in succession, and I just think it's unbelievable that it's allowed to happen with so many policemen, security guards around the ground.
Well, Bish, I tell you what happened in Jamshedpur has set the tone, really. Because although this is not unusual, it's not that has never happened in India, but we've had some home series in the past. We had Zimbabwe, the last team to tour here, Australia before that. There wasn't a single interruption because of this. Not once did the match referee come onto the field for this kind of an incident. But after Jamshedpur, it has just happened in every game. Nagpur is another venue where you don't expect these kind of things. Well, as you can see, the players walking off. And we have another interruption because of, well, crowd disturbance. Missile thrown on the field. Still good spirit on the field with the players. But can't say the same about the crowd that has come in to watch the match. We have another idiot, I should say, throwing something on the field and bringing a halt into what has been extraordinary cricket. Entertainment all round has just been halted by one idiot in the crowd. Well, we'll have the official version for you very soon. For the moment, the batsmen and the fielders leaving the field. And it's really unfortunate to see yet again play interrupted.
Well, you know, Danny Morrison pointed out this morning that the policemen were actually, security were actually looking at the game while it was going on instead of sitting and looking into the crowd. And it wasn't far wrong, his prediction that it could possibly happen again. You're brought into the ground to work, you should be doing your job. I know it's a wonderful opportunity to see some cricket, but this is unbelievable. 3 games in a row, Sanjay, that is overbearing for me. Someone will be seriously injured before a more extreme step is taken. I think, well, I said before, you just got to clear that side where it came from, send a message.
Mike Proctor having a word with Niranjan Shah, former secretary of BCCI, and of course the man in charge here at the Rajkot Municipal.
Things stand today. West Indies got to 300 for 5. Sarwan batted very well. India 200 for 1 in reply after 27.1 overs. And we just have a look at some of the highlights of today's play. In
fact, those highlights all round. Lots of boundaries, lots of sixes hit by the Indian batsmen. They needed to get into overdrive in the first 15 overs itself. Stiff target to chase. And Sehwag and Ganguly had some fun in the first 15 overs. Ganguly looking to play, as always, square on the offside. Beautiful drive. And anything that was pitched up was hit over the top. Such a sensational talent, Virendra Sehwag. Punch straight down the wicket. And Merv Dillon also was not spared today by Sehwag and Ganguly. Helped on the way, that quicker delivery from Chris Gayle. And in fact, this over was an over that was bowled in the first 15 overs. A big gamble taken by Carl Hooper, or rather Ridley Jacobs. And it's a gamble that didn't pay off for West Indies. 18 runs were scored in that over from Chris Gayle. Just the one over that he bowled in the first 15 overs. And the run flow just continued. The ball went to all corners of the ground. Sourav Ganguly getting to his 50. It's carrying on from Nagpur, where he got a 78. Sehwag, who missed out in the first two matches of the series, looked an ominous touch. This is how Sehwag got to his 100. Celebrates also a bit like Sachin Tendulkar. And then Ganguly fell to Shiv Narayan Chanderpaul. A very smart catch there at mid-off inside the circle. So Ganguly was dismissed on 72. And that was the last wicket to fall. India 200 for 1.